I'm currently 62, nearly 63 hours into my water fast. I'm planning on doing it for 7 days, but to be honest with you, I feel like I might need to go longer. So this is basically the third day now. It's Wednesday. I think the last time I ate was Sunday night. Now today I still feel really full. Went to the toilet this morning, but I still feel really bloated, watery. I just feel generally out of shape. Now I've known from previous times when I've fasted in the past, it takes like that 3 to 5 days for your gut microbiome to reset. So usually what ends up happening is on day 3, I always feel horrible, my stomach feels bloated, but by day 5, it's kind of reset. And generally what then ends up happening is if once I've got to day 5, for the maximum stem cell benefits, I may as well just go to day 7. Now, as I said, so day 7 would be Sunday, but I'm thinking I'm going to go back into work on Wednesday, so I might just carry on fasting until Wednesday. So yeah, that's where I'm up to at the minute. Now, in terms of body physique, let me show you what I look like. So I feel very average at the minute. The reason why I've wanted to do this is because I've just felt out of shape for a bit. I've done like a 90-day carnivore refeed after just having some really toxic patterns with fasting, but it was then leading on to like binging episodes. So I nipped it in the bud, decided to go full carnivore. That's been a journey in itself. I've had to readjust my diet. I've had to eliminate all dairy, all sorts of trigger foods. So I'm getting on top of that, but I've literally spent the last month in particular just really feeling like I'm overeating. So I didn't want to have to incorporate fast. I thought the whole point of doing carnivore is that I didn't need to be doing any fasting, but as it's happened, my body naturally has got to a point where I'm just craving fast. I have done the odd 48-hour fast over the last few weeks, and I've really enjoyed it, but then I've just been overeating again in the eating window, and it's just mitigated all the results. So I'm going to do this prolonged reset. I want a total mind reset, because what I was finding as well, even the way that I was walking, like I didn't have as much confidence as I usually do. I wasn't walking as tall and as proud of myself, because I felt as well part of it was the fact that I was just dead bloated, so I was walking like I did do when I was pregnant, which was like a duck. So I could feel in myself that I was going back to the old way of thinking. So I needed to nip it in the bud. So like I said, total water fast reset. I don't drink coffee anymore either, for other reasons, to do with the caffeine, etc., just and raising cortisol. And also as well, when you're fasting, you don't need the energy because you're just buzzing all the time because I'm running off ketones. Now, I measured my ketones this morning, I was at 1.8, so they've risen a bit, but nowhere near what I would expect for myself to be in 3 days into a water fast when I have been on a full carnivore diet and I don't eat carbohydrates. So that tells me that I had quite a lot of fat to get through anyway. So I'm in optimal fat burning mode now anyway. So as I said, my energy is high. I've ordered myself some electrolytes just because, based on the last time when I did a 7-day water fast, towards the end of the week, I was starting to feel horrible. I was literally chewing on crystals of salt. So this time I'm going to be more prepared and get the proper electrolytes, the ones with the magnesium, the sodium and the potassium, to make sure that I've got all electrolytes balanced. And that way, if I don't know, I feel like I'll be able to extend the fast longer for the maximum amount of time till I feel like I've got all these toxins out of my body and I've got rid of all this gut inflammation, just all these like little niggly cell inflammation that's been making me feel just like not very good. So yeah, I'll keep you posted and see you soon.